Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, third down in the red zone. Can they convert? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Knowles, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the Noles looking to keep this drive rolling. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Touchdown, from Seminoles. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Noles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass not complete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Defense is coming after him. In as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally...
Touchdown, Noles. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard.
Looking to make a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass him. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Back-to-back deep shots. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Seminoles come up to the line in a hurry up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep...
Touchdown, Seminoles, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. How in the world do they lose track? So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 38. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida State.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
But they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's another deep shot. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was...
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the arc.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Now the defense better be aggressive.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Noles. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own...
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? He's got it right near the end zone. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Offense operating from the pistol. On first down, it's play action. Aggressive call on the opening play. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure after the incompletion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offense. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Noles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here.
So the desperation fourth down try doesn't work, and now the offense is set up here, first and goal. A chance to put the nail in the coffin. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now,
so the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And looking for a big play here. And he makes the grab inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball off Hasman's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Takes a shot at the end zone. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Pass interference. Defense. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's looking deep here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hand. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Davis. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And he's back to throw again on second down. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here late. Running with purpose. They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.